Usman, Philip, it's great to be here on the Dell stand with you at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona to talk about the partnership between Dell and Orange Business. So to start, Usman, maybe give us some insight into how you think about developing a strategic partner ecosystem and maybe some background on your relationship with Dell.
Absolutely. At Orange Business, we take a very customer-led approach towards partnership. Right? We truly believe that we innovate on behalf of our customers when we bring together the service excellence of Orange Business, our network and digital integration capability, together with the innovation from our partners. Then we can really move the needle for our customers. With Dell, we've been working for the last 15 years. We have a very, very strong partnership in the area of private cloud, edge compute, as well as storage solutions for our customers to really help them to benefit from this hybrid cloud opportunity that exists for them. And increasingly, we're going into the smart industry space together.
Yeah, so more on this hybrid cloud angle. This has really become the preferred architecture for enterprise compute. Now we're getting this renewed emphasis on bringing that out to the edge. So maybe help us understand the opportunity both kind of near and long term.
Yeah, so I think if we step back a little bit and think about what the customers are trying to do. So they try to benefit from the agility and the performance and the innovation of the cloud. Now, in the cloud space, there is no one size fits all, right? The customers would have a very workload by workload discussion about which workload makes sense to be where. And the customers are trying to balance the cost, the performance, and the innovation aspects and the compliance aspects. For example, if you're a smart industry customer, and we had a smart industry customer together, and the customer would really like to have a low latency because of the use case that they have. And then they cannot use public cloud for that use case, but rather they would like to build it at the edge using a private cloud and edge infrastructure, edge cloud infrastructure. If you take another customer, which is, we have another customer in the highly regulated industry, and they cannot have data leaving the country, so they need to be compliant to the requirements to build an edge which is a bit sovereign based out of a certain location. So that compliance requirements drive them to think about very much a hybrid cloud. So eventually we see more and more our customers are moving towards this multi-hybrid cloud setup where they need to have, for performance reasons, cost reasons, some edge workloads that require edge infrastructure. So together with Dell, we are really scaling in that area, particularly with the hyper-converged infrastructure and especially leveraging Microsoft Azure stack. We have had a number of successes together.
So what's the Dell side of all this, Philip? When I think about your work with telecom operators and you're bringing this cloud all the way out to the enterprise edge, in a lot of cases Dell's already there at the enterprise edge, but just help me understand what that looks like globally.
Sure, absolutely. At Dell, what we really value is having strong partnerships and being able to bring together ecosystems to address the business outcomes that our customers are looking to achieve. And increasingly those outcomes involve data that's generated at the edge that our customers need to get business value from as quickly as possible. And so having partners that really deeply understand connectivity, Orange has this fantastic heritage and background in connectivity and communication services that they bring to the table, and they understand the unique challenges of the different countries that they operate in, as well as the different industries that are starting to take advantage of some of the new technologies that are emerging. So as our customers are exploring new use cases and really trying to kind of get value from the data that exists at the edge, having partners like Orange that can extend both cloud ecosystems into data center environments and further, and also being able to extend all the way out into the far edge where you're outside of data centers and in those OT environments, and provide connectivity to edge sites as well as devices. This is where I think we see a lot of value, a lot of opportunity, and that strong partnership is key to making that happen.
Yeah, and then Usman, I'd be curious to get a little more perspective from you when we talk about digital transformation and we talk about the technology that goes into it. It's all very compelling, but at the end of the day, it's about very specific business outcomes for individual verticals and individual businesses within those. So just maybe some thoughts on what does it really look like in the real world to tangibly, tactically be a smart industry?
Yeah, so I think if you think about the modern businesses, they are all tech businesses. And if you apply the same theory to the manufacturing and the smart industries, why they need to really transform, which we say Industry 4.0. They do that because they want to be way more operationally efficient. They want to improve the quality of the product. They want to improve their supply chain. They want to deliver on their ESG commitments. So there is lots going on which they want to achieve, and they cannot achieve it without the transforming and leveraging the technology and become tech companies to achieve that, right? So I think that's really what is driving them. And now behind that, what we believe is for enterprises and smart industries and manufacturing customers to be really leveraging digital transformation, they need to have a digital infrastructure in place. And in Orange Business, we define this as 3 C's. It's connectivity, it's cloud, and cybersecurity. If you think about the factories today, they're very isolated. Haven't transformed technically for many years. So those factories, when you think about transforming them, you connect them. The first thing you do is you connect them. As soon as you connect them, you think about that flexible connectivity. Then you think about cyber threats, because now you connect them, you have more cyber threats. Then you think about, okay, now I have all this data, how do I manage? So it's compute, it's storage. So this is how those 3 C's come together. And the industries which are really transforming at pace are the ones who have really built this scalable digital infrastructure. Now, what we really see also is that once you have built this infrastructure, you can very quickly go, because you have got your data at the right place, you have got the right compute capability at the edge for very high latency sensitive use cases. Then you can very quickly leverage the Gen AI, the AI opportunity that's in front of us. But without that digital infrastructure, it's very difficult. So I'm really proud of our partnership with Dell, because we are not just building this on this hybrid cloud opportunity, we are really going into the edge, and we are helping customers and industries to innovate from edge to the cloud. And now we are opening up even further conversation with customers using Dell technology, using this industrial IoT, IT and OT conversion, the operational technology and the IT converting, and those gateways that actually connect the factories to the internet, how we can leverage this ecosystem that Dell has in order to offer customers that is highly scalable. So at the end of the day, what we really want for our customers is they focus on their business outcomes, the product that they're developing, the manufacturing in the factory, and leave it with us in terms of managing their infrastructure, building their infrastructure, and bringing the best of innovation from our partners in their transformation.
Well, it sounds like you have a very strong existing partnership, you have a shared vision, so maybe I'd ask you both to share some summary thoughts on what you expect long term as you continue to work together. Philip, we'd start with you.
Sure. The key thing that I see is I expect additional and continued innovation on both the infrastructure side and the platforms that we provide. Dell has this fantastic portfolio of platforms, all the way from the hardware underneath to the higher level platforms, things like our Apex Cloud platforms that can extend different cloud ecosystems, and our native edge product that addresses the unique challenges once you're outside of a data center and in those OT environments. And also continued innovation in terms of our partnership, the business services and connectivity and integration services that Orange can provide. And this is exciting to us, extending that partnership, continuing to build successful customers that can take advantage of new things such as new advancements in AI, and being able to push AI inferencing further out into the edge, get value from the data that our customers have, and conduct whatever business they're in more effectively, more efficiently. So,
Usman?
Well, I think there are two things. The first is clearly the repeatability and scale, because the hybrid cloud environments and also the smart industry environments, they're very specific. So if we go every time as a project it's very hard to scale. So what we really want to do with Dell is to package our service capability, our connectivity capability together with innovation for Dell to create some scalable set of products that we bring to industry so that we can help them to move faster. So that's the first thing. The second thing I think, which Philip just touched on, is how we can help our customers to be ready for the AI opportunity. And I think this question was asked by Gartner to the global CIOs, 6,500 CIOs, that are you ready for Gen AI? And 96% said that they are not. And one of the reasons that they're not ready, because they don't have the digital infrastructure that needed to drive that transformation, which is what I explained as 3 C's, the cloud, the connectivity, and cybersecurity. So I think this readiness is important as we bring our strengths together to help customers to move fast with the AI opportunity.
It's an important conversation, and you provided a lot of great insights here for our audience, so I appreciate you taking the time, gentlemen.
Yeah, thanks. It's great talking to you.